for all those who saw me coughing just now. Sorry guys, give me 10 seconds. Okay, there we go. Yay! That's one. Sorry you only see me by myself. Gotta give it a second. You will be right back, I promise. I don't know what that was. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm fine. Hello, people.
They can't see you. You're not focused. Like you're blocking everything.
I know. I'm always blocking everything.
Oh, Jesus.
Hello, everybody.
You see?
There you go. I'm smiling. Hi. Fix my hat.
Your head is fine.
Hat's never fine.
And that's...
Oh.
Sorry, guys.
Oh.
You just saw that. Oh, that's fun. Well, this is going to be a fun one. Anyway, I'm going to start. What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. If you're here, that means you're watching because you want to see us talk about Voltron. But before we do that, and talk about it in all its incarnations, anything exciting happened this week with anybody or anything? No? Nothing? We sure? Because I don't know about you guys, but we saw the new trailer for the new Avengers movie, and
Fantastic.
and I'm excited. I'm like really excited. Him not so much. He'll tell you in a second, but I liked it. I think it's because it. We can see you. Anyway, I'm excited. I have some I mean, let me see. How do I say this? Like, I'm excited that it's going to be happening. I'm sad that that the first 10 years is kind of ending now. Ooh, excuse me. So anybody who saw the trailer hopefully knows that was just a teaser trailer. And, you know, it was literally like a few minutes of what's going to be happening in the movie, what they're going to be like showing and things like that. I, again, really liked it. I was really excited to watch it. I think like a bunch of people just sent me text messages like, oh my god, it's out, you gotta see it. Especially because it was supposed to come out
Last
when
week.
Was it supposed to come out last week? No, it was supposed to come out Wednesday, I think.
No,
and they pushed it back, right?
Yes.
Like, I think it was supposed to come out Wednesday, and they pushed the trailer back, which kind of stinks, but that's neither here nor there. But I liked it, honestly. If you give us a few minutes, I'm sure Anthony will give you his take on that.
Yes, I liked it, everybody.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
You said you...
I didn't like it. I know.
I know.
I know what I said. I didn't like it.
Is everything okay?
Yes, all the books are fine. Nothing's damaged. It's just cleaning up a wall. I have a centipede all over the place.
I think Anthony's learned his lesson about being careful with his drink on camera, especially when we go live.
Yeah.
Is it okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Just putting stuff away.
Thank you. Anyway, for anybody who is watching who did see the trailer, let me know in the chat what you think. Again, I liked it. I don't know how many people were kind of... how do I describe it? Again, I liked it for what it was. I don't know how anybody else liked it. I was talking to a coworker of mine who was more excited about that trailer than they were about the Captain Marvel trailer. I think me personally, I liked the Captain Marvel trailer for what I saw of it, but I'm I'm definitely more excited to see the Infinity Wars. Excuse me, Endgame. I don't know why I keep calling it Infinity War. Infinity War was the one that just came out. But yeah, I'm definitely more excited about seeing Endgame. And actually, I don't know if you guys saw, there was this meme that went out. It said, Doctor Strange saw like 14 million versions of the movie, and the only thing he spoiled was the title.
Yep, he did. Sure and hell did say Endgame, didn't he?
He did, right? Yeah.
Yes, he said.
Yeah.
He said he saw the Endgame.
He saw the Endgame. I'm like, damn it, dude. So you know how this is gonna end.
That's the movie.
Take care of that later. People want to see you. We're getting people. They do want to see you. You're messing up the mic. Oh my god.
Celebrities' voices heard. They know who the celebrities here.
You're not a celebrity.
Listen, I'm the reason why people watch the show.
Oh really?
Because of my comedy.
Oh, you're the reason why they. Okay, we're about to do that. Oh no. Since you want to go there, yes, come, dear.
No, I don't want to.
You're the reason why they watch the show.
No, we're both the reasons.
You see how you just... Okay, that's fine.
We're both the reasons.
No.
Yes,
You're the reason why you watch the show.
No, I am not. I am just a squeaky wheel in the wheel called life.
Mm-hmm. Sure you are, buddy. That's why my name is on everything, right?
Yeah, right.
Anyway... This is gonna be one of our weirdest shows tonight, guys. I don't know why, but it's gonna be a very comical series tonight.
Well, that was the comedy of the night.
Yeah, Anthony spilling his drink. That was the comedy, and having it freak out over the ensuing aftermath.
Yeah, well, cleaning up is a bitch.
Well, you did it, so...
I know.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Hello, everyone. Sorry for the technical difficulties of
So since I've already explained, like, I already obviously...
I didn't like it. I'm going to tell you why I didn't like it.
Here, go for it, guys.
Okay? One, what the hell are they calling it fucking Endgame? That's what pissed me off.
Is it?
They could have called it something else. I would have rather called it the Infinity Crusade. Because the goddamn Infinity Gauntlet should have been called the first one.
Oh, God.
This one should have been called Infinity War, and if they were going to make another one, the Crusade. That's what this shit is.
That's what you're
But anyway,
that's what you're upset about? Okay, that's fine.
It was a depressing, very saddening preview of a trailer. I was just devastated. Are you going to go to the movie? Because when I left the movie theater, when we saw the first one, I was distraught. You know, I was saying that this was like how the movie was, the book was. I was just distraught and devastated. I mean, we had people sitting in front of us crying because of it. They killed Groot! Oh no, they killed Groot!
You had those people so angry because you kept correcting them after the movie.
Yeah, I said, hey, dummy, that's not, damn it, calm the hell down. One, in the original book, he didn't die because he wasn't involved.
This is true.
You know, there was no Groot. Groot wasn't involved in that, nor was Rocket Raccoon. I mean, they probably died when he wiped out the rest of the universe, but no one gave a shit about them.
Well, that's what happens when you get, like, characters that are well-beloved and all the other
Star-Lord
fun stuff.
wasn't involved.
So?
Star-Lord was in a different universe at the time when the damn Infinity Gauntlet came out. But anyway, you know, you had people crying. You know, it was a sad moment. Yeah, I'll give it to them. My saddest moment was when Spider-Man got it.
I think that was everyone's moment.
I was like, oh shit. That's when I cried. I said, oh fuck, they're killing Spider-Man. No. I thought Tony was going to get it. I thought it was going to be Tony Stark.
Well, they made it sound like it would have been him.
It ended up being Spider-Man. But nonetheless, I'm excited to see the movie. I really am, because I want to see what happens. I want to see what their plan is, what Captain America... And then he shaved his fucking beard so quickly.
Well, we don't know what the time lapse is between the snap and that. It could have been like a few days or a few weeks.
Oh, God, it was a sad thing, man. He looked good in his beard. I'm not gay.
Really?
He did look good. He looked good in the beard.
You didn't have to add the last part, you know.
But that's everybody says that.
No. Only insecure people say that.
I'm not insecure.
So why'd you say it?
Because I'm not.
Moving on. We're not doing this tonight. We'll recommend you later. Anyway, sir. Thank you for finally showing up.
I was cleaning the goddamn house. I made a mess. I picked it up. That's what a responsible person does. And that's what I was doing. I cleaned up. The whole place gonna smell like cerveza? I picked it up.
It smells like lemon cerveza.
Because right now it's on the boxes, but I cleaned up the boxes, so it's gonna smell like cervezas. Anyway.
Well, mine smells like orange, so I'm fine with that.
So hello everyone. How was your week?
Anybody who's watching.
Welcome to another Power Packed adventure.
Doesn't look like anybody's watching, but we're gonna do this anyway, so I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
So, Voltron. Let's talk about it. Let's actually start from the beginning. I think I watched the original Voltron not when it first came out, because when it came out it was in like 1980 something. But I watched the syndication when they were running like in 85 and stuff like that.
Well, that's when it came out on TV.
No, well, it came out in 85, but I watched it in syndication.
So it was like in the 90s.
Yeah, because it was when it was. I was only 3 when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
No, I used to watch it because Andre was born in 88. So when they used to show like the reruns in the 80s, because my uncle used to tape like certain episodes of Voltron and stuff like that, and one of my cousins actually had the 5-line Voltron, the one that
I did too.
Oh, you did? I wanted to take it, but he kept watching me, so. And then after a while, all those toys just kind of went the way of the dinosaur. I kind of wish I could still had it, but it's okay. Give me. Anyway, what about you, dear?
Oh, I watched it when it came out TV. Just like everyone else who was in my age. We saw it. Me and Mike used to, watch it when it was on TV. Come home from school. We watched the episodes and everything else. I remember running home every day to go see it because it was so cool. It's a good ass show. I had the Voltron line set. I had the original one when it came back out.
Mm-hmm.
I had them, the hard die-cast metal ones I had. Then my mom broke one.
Your mom broke one?
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
She was cleaning one day, and I had Voltron formed up. So she was cleaning, and I went somewhere, and she was I don't know what she did. She hit it, and it hit the wall, and the black lion's leg popped out. That was connected to the yellow lion.
Aww.
So that broke. I never got another one until like maybe 2 years later. And then I lost that one when I moved out. No, when we moved to our other house.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had bought one when it came. They re-dropped it again for the 10-year anniversary, 15th anniversary. There was a Toys R Us in downtown Brooklyn.
Yeah, I remember that one.
And, yeah, I had bought that one from there. And then when I moved out, I lost that. But I'm in the process right now of trying to locate a Voltron. Yeah. It's a third-party Voltron, but they have one from the Bandai collection that I want to get, and then there's one that we're gonna get from the Legos that we're gonna put together.
So yeah, we went to the Lego store and they have the Lego Voltron that you guys are probably gonna watch us kick, scream, and struggle over.
I'm putting that together on TV.
No, not live. I mean, I'm gonna record us.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be in parts because that's just a little.
It's gonna have to be in parts. We're gonna have to do it like in parts.
That's like 2,000 something pieces.
4,000.
4,000 something pieces.
4,000 pieces to step on later on. I think we're gonna probably try to super glue it together if we can.
Yeah, that's the idea. That's the idea.
That's the idea. Fingers crossed that we can actually get it done.
Mm-hmm.
But that's gonna be a fun one, guys. It's gonna be fun and tragical. You're gonna watch us like scream and curse at each other for trying to put this stupid thing together. Mm-hmm. And then when we actually get it together, we'll probably put it up next to that guy or something like that.
He's gonna be in a glass case.
Oh, we're gonna put it in a glass case.
Yeah, we're gonna get a case and put him up in it.
Well, you heard it here first.
Definitely.
Close first. Putting it in a glass case.
Yes.
Awesome. Anyway, so again, as we got older, we all watched the whole, Voltron and things like that. And then when we started dating, you introduced me to Goliath. Really?
because you can't have it up like that because the title is that way. Thank you.
Correct me on camera. I don't know how I feel about this. Anyway, so this is the original Go Lion, the Japanese. Oh, excuse me, version. I think I've watched this at least 20 plus times already. And the story is actually a lot different from obviously the Voltron versus the Go Lion. Mm-hmm. And I think the main difference is they actually give you a specific date of when everything happens, and it's 1999.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
apparently
the storyline is 1999.
Right, apparently the world goes to hell in 1999 because everybody thought the world was going to go to hell in 1999.
I think they're going by because this originally came out in 1970 something, sometime in the 70s in
1979.
Japan.
No, it came out in 80.
No,
I looked it up.
Did not come out in 1980. This came out in the 70s. The original Go Lion came out in 1970 something. I just don't remember the year. And what they were doing with a lot of animations like that back then, they were all
1981, first air date, March 4th, 1981.
That's a lie.
That's not a lie.
1981. Whatever.
I know because I looked this up.
This came out in 1981. So 1999 was the feature they cast for them. And a lot of animations back in the day at that time, 1999 was the future, and everything was supposed to.
Everything was going to go straight to hell.
And this series was 52 episodes. Originally, it was 52 episodes. Really good series, and it was all in chronological order. It followed the story and everything else. There wasn't no in betweens or anything. Really good. It was dark and violent. People died in that.
Right. So a lot
of people died.
So let's start from there. So
like the nanny.
Yeah, I know.
She dies.
I saw it. I know what happens.
Okay, they don't show you that.
Can we start from the beginning?
Yes, you can.
You jumping the gun here, bud.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
You're excited. I understand. I know the nanny dies. I've seen the show. Mm-hmm. So let's start from the beginning. So obviously, aside from the name changes in the original versus the Japanese, everything pretty much stays the same. Aside from obviously the violence, the character deaths, since he already brought it up, obviously the nanny does die in like the last few episodes.
The mice too.
I didn't.
Mm-hmm. One of the mice dies.
Now I have to rewatch it because I don't remember that happening.
Yeah, there was an episode that one of the mice dies. It's like the last episode.
I remember they fight, but they didn't die.
Yeah, one of them dies.
You're gonna make me watch this again, but I don't remember them dying. I remember all of them being there at the end.
No, not the mice.
Yeah. We'll get back to you on the mice thing, guys. Anyway, there's the character of, in the U.S. they called him Sven. He actually does die, and you find out later on in the Go Lion series that he had a twin brother, and that was the whole towards the end of the Voltron series they made him come back. Mm-hmm. That's not him. Spoilers, guys.
Yeah, he had a twin brother
who also died. Mm-hmm. Which, okay, fine, whatever.
He did die.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He did die. Mm-hmm. There was a lot of other than that, there were a lot of, like I said, similarities. Another thing that I know a lot of people probably don't know when it comes to the actual U.S. Voltron series is after the original 50-something episodes, there were extra episodes that were created that include the character of Queen Merla, who was a U.S. exclusive character only.
That's correct, right? Because the company that had bought the rights to Go Lion to showcase in the United States was they were what's the name of that group? What is the name of that company?
Sunrise?
No, not Sunrise.
Is there this missing?
No, there's nothing missing.
Would you like me to look it up?
Yeah,
I
forgot the name of the goddamn company that originally
Keep going.
had it. Well, they had the rights to it, and what they wanted to do, they didn't want Voltron to end because it was so popular, it's so good. So they No, World Events Productions. World Events Productions bought the rights of Voltron to air it in the United States. So when the series was over and they didn't have no more episodes, they signed on another contract with another animation company in Korea to produce more episodes, in which they did, and they did some episodes that didn't make sense. They didn't follow line storyline and everything else, but it was confusing, but it was still good. So that one, the lady, she was one, and then there was the guy who was the Lion Knight.
Oh yeah.
He was in there. He was an exclusive villain and everything else. So yeah, that was a good series.
I think
and then the king never died because the villain, Lothor's father.
Yeah.
He dies in the series.
Yeah.
So does Lothor.
Yeah.
But in the new with the Koreans.
Yeah, they brought him back.
They brought him back. He never died.
And apparently he was supposed to be engaged to Queen Merla.
Queen Merla, yeah. Mm-hmm.
They really messed that up. I don't understand how they did that, but hold on, I'm getting a little feedback here. Okay, there we go. I don't know how they did that. I don't know why they did that, but to each his own.
That's right.
Whatever. So, excuse me. So after that,
well, during the process of that, during the process of the Voltron, World Productions, they also had the rights to 2 other animations that they were going to make. They were going to make Voltron a trilogy series.
Yeah, I remember that.
So they had Go Lion. Then they had the other Voltron, which everyone knows as the Vehicle Voltron. Oh, excuse me. But we, Vehicle Voltron, but in the Japanese it was called Dairoga 15.
Thank you.
Okay, so we don't get no glare. A little close up of that.
They can see it. Yeah.
Okay. And then there was another animation of 3 different robots combining into one robot.
I remember that one.
I have the animation straight Japanese.
We do?
Yes, I have it on my computer.
Oh, God. Hold on, because I remember I looked this up. I just can't remember the name of it.
But that series, they didn't. They developed the toys and everything else, but they
never brought it.
They never brought it over to the States because the masters they were released that they bought were destroyed, and they couldn't remaster them in enough time to produce the series. So they only had 2 Voltrons. Right. So they had the Lion and then they had the Vehicle Voltron. And the Vehicle Voltron was more based on the Earth fleet that the Voltron team came from. Right. Apparently. Supposedly, and they're the explorers, and this was the fleet that followed them. Right. So they knew about each other and everything else. Then even in the series, that one character had
Pidge was related to one of the characters,
and they were They were writing letters to each other to tell them what was going on and how the adventure was. So you heard that conversation and everything else, but in the original series that never happened.
Right, they're completely different series.
Totally different series. And later on, they developed a movie that the 2 Voltrons meet.
Fleet of Doom.
Fleet of Doom, in which never in Japanese it never happened.
Yeah, it's completely.
It was all completely made up. It really never happened. So that was unique. But that movie, the true story. When that movie first aired on TV, I had a dentist appointment, and I was rushing my mom to get me out of the dentist so I can go see Voltron the movie.
Did she curse you out?
No, we ended up going to we got to the dentist, and the freaking movie was coming on at 4:00. The dentist appointment was at 2:00. So I said, great. We go to the dentist. Take me out of school. We go to the dentist. She picks me up from school. We get to the dentist's office. The dentist is still busy. So I have to wait. Okay. 3:00. 3:30. He sees me. I said, okay, let's go. I open my mouth. I said, let's go. Now, this is like I was 10, 11 years old. I'm going, and the dentist is fucking around. He's fucking around. This is in the 80s. So he's fucking around with somebody else. And I'm like, the fuck? Voltron's coming on in the next 40 minutes and I got to walk home. Come on. They check my teeth. I fucking missed the movie. It never came back on TV again until I had to see it later in my goddamn 20s when I finally saw this whole thing. It was, you know how traumatizing that was? Everybody in the neighborhood saw it except me.
Did they make fun of you, dear?
Well, this is before I met up with Chu and Manny and them, but
none are watching. Shame on y'all.
Yeah, they watched the reruns.
Oh, thanks.
But those guys, they never said anything about that. But the guys that I grew, when I, you know, in the neighborhood that I was living in originally, in excuse me, Williamsburg, they never left me alone about it. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? Hey, you saw what happened to Lothar? You know how Lothar got another robot? They were fighting another robot? I was like, what the fuck? I was so mad. I cried. My mom said, it's going to be okay. Let's show it again. Don't worry about it. I was like, okay. Never showed it again.
So while you have been traumatized by that movie, I've never seen it.
You've never seen the Fleet of Doom? Really?
I only heard about it. I knew it existed, but I personally have never seen the actual Fleet of Doom movie.
It was okay. It was just confusing as hell because
I knew
it was supposed to tie in.
Right, I knew it tied in the two series together, but I never actually got a chance to sit down and see it. So that'd probably be one of my watches for when we do our pre-recorded stuff. But yeah, I've never actually seen it.
Yeah, it was just.
You sound so disenfranchised.
It was. You have no idea. It was the depressing moment in my life.
Was it?
Yes, it was. That was one of the most depressing moments of my life. It's up there. It's up there. There's other ones, but that one's up there.
Excuse me. If you say so, dear. Okay, so.
Sad. Yeah, all hyped up. They're putting commercials on it.
Yeah.
Right? No, I don't want a hug because the damn freaking. I'm telling you my feelings about the goddamn movie.
I'm
consoling
you.
And they whole set it up and everything else like that, and then you say, okay, great. So I'm going home after school and everything else, and this is before I even knew I had a dentist appointment. My mother tells me the last minute, oh, you gotta go to the dentist. We go to the dentist. I said, Mom, can we not go to the dentist? So, no, you're gonna go to the dentist because then you go get your cavities and the dentist. So I ended up going, and I ended up fucking missing the Voltron movie.
Nelson Camacho was laughing at us. You sound so mad.
Because I know Nelson's laughing.
He is laughing. He's like, I saw that.
You did. Hi, compadre. Anyway, so yeah.
Group hug. See, group hug. He says group hug. Yay.
I love you too. Anyway, so let's continue on.
Thank you. So
now we're going back. So speaking of the Voltron movies and everything else, then what they did, they put it in hiatus for I don't know how many years. Oh God.
So wait, okay, so they put it on hiatus, and then in 1990, I want to say it's either 98 or 99, they came out with Voltron in the Third Dimension. Holy shit, what was that?
That was a piece of shit.
It was bad.
Horrible.
It was, so I think the only good thing about the Voltron in the Third Dimension was 3 of the voice actors came back, so they were able to get the ones for Keith Lance and Princess Allura. Hunk, unfortunately, his voice actor passed away, so they couldn't get him back. Pidge, I don't know if they got the same voice actor or not. And they couldn't get the same one for Lothar because Lothar and Hunk shared the same voice actor. So, Lothar was played by Tim Curry. Tim fucking Curry, y'all. Woo! Tim Curry can do no wrong in my eyes. I don't care what anyone says.
And that series was supposed to take place after the original Voltron
storyline. Basically, yeah. So Lothar would.
Well, not the Go Lion, but the original Voltron.
No, the Voltron. That's what I'm saying. Not the
Go Lion. Right.
Go Lion. Because nothing came after Go Lion.
That's right. So they said in that one, the king.
Just like the Thundercats. Is that your phone?
No, that's the computer, and the Mac just turns off automatically. So the king, Lothar's father, joined the Galaxy Alliance,
right,
as an advisor or whatever, diplomat.
Oh yeah.
But secretly was still in cahoots with his son.
Oh yeah.
So that was stupid. It was just stupid. The graphics were horrible. I mean, but that was during the time of when 3D animations.
That was still like brand. Well, because apparently the
the
company that did that series also did Reboot. So I can see where like it came from. Just like the Thundercats, the new one. Which one? Not the one that came out in like the 2000s. Are you talking about like the brand new one? Because That's completely different. Not the Thundercats one. Not the one that came out in the 2000s, like the 2010s. That was actually pretty good. Like after watching it like 7 times, that one should have got a second series. Third season. Third season. I don't know.
No, anyway. Second season.
Second season.
Only did 1 season.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I'm like, we don't have that yet. We have to get that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, there was that one, and then apparently, and I'm having very vague
the new one
memories.
Does suck. My computer just turned on. I have to go check it. Oh my god!
I'm making sure you don't knock anything over while you're doing it. That one, we actually like that Thundercats. The new he's talking about the.
Nelson, you talking about the ones that had the Panther who was bald?
Yeah, that one was awesome.
Okay, that's the one. Yeah, that one was good. Yes.
Yeah, if you're talking about
that new one that's coming out.
No, fuck that.
I don't want to see that shit.
We're not watching that shit. And then there was another Voltron series.
Yes, that had. It was called Voltron and the Lion
Force. Yeah, Voltron Lion Force. Right.
And that one they had teenagers as
taking over the
lions, but they were still taking the lions and everything else. So it was weird, confusing.
It was really confusing. And then because I know
but this is going back now.
Which one?
We weren't seeing the original Voltrons for years.
Oh yeah, because after the original syndication run just stopped.
That's right. World Production.
They went out.
They didn't go under. They were quiet. Because they were doing other shows. They had Denver the Last Dinosaur.
Right.
And then they had another one called Lothar. And yeah, that was a short animation, but they were doing other animations too.
You're right. I do remember that one.
And they were doing other animations on the side too, which were pretty cool. But no one saw Voltron for years and years and years. I mean, unless you went to video stores and you saw them, in the video store and you rented a couple episodes, but no one saw Voltron in years. And then in 2001, they released the Voltron series on DVD.
Right.
But they were doing it in sets. So you had the first set was the black,
and then
blue, the yellow, the green, and the red. And that was supposed to be the whole series plus the Korean ones.
It was.
With the Korean episodes in it. But it weren't all that. So then they released another one it was called Voltron, Defender of the Universe, something else. And it was called the Lost Episodes. Those were the Korean episodes that they put. So no one saw those. But then the company came back, remastered them, and did all of them all over again. And then they decided to release the original versions, which were the Go Lion set, which was 3 volumes, and each volume had
the 3
discs. And this series was, like I was saying earlier, was the uncut version. It was more grittier, more darker with the original storyline like that. I mean, if you can see there's a couple of pictures right there of people dying. You see the monster getting his throat cut. They weren't showing that on TV back in the 80s and everything.
Yeah.
And then they did the same thing with the Diaroga.
Yeah.
That this one was darker than that. I mean, you had people really dying in the series. Even main characters who were pilots of the robots, they were dying.
Yeah.
And that was really good. And they sold very well. That they even released them again in a box set, and now you can't find them nowhere.
Actually, that's not true. They're re-releasing them on Blu-ray in 2019.
There you go. Then you know who's getting it.
We are. I actually looked that up this week. They were like, they're going to be re-releasing it with the not the Japanese ones, but the original Voltrons with the Korean episodes in it as well.
No, I don't want it.
Why not?
I don't want it. If they're not releasing them in Japanese, I don't want them. The Japanese episodes were the best ones.
Well, first of all, the company that did this one, Anime Works, they're out of business. So you're SOL. Out of business, yeah. But if you want Blu-ray ones, I don't think they're ever going to have those on Blu-ray. It's just a matter of keeping those
on DVD. Yeah.
Right. If it did come out on Blu-ray, definitely we would get it. But I know that the Voltron ones are coming out.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll get those.
We'll have to get those because we're missing our DVDs.
Yeah.
We're missing a few of the DVDs, actually. But... Oh, excuse me.
We gave them away when we moved.
We did, right?
Yep.
Bet you Silent J has them.
Of course Silent J has them.
Fucking J, man.
Raider.
Anyway. Or maybe he gave them to Mo.
Who knows?
No, he probably still has them.
He still has them.
Because I know he has my Lieutenant set that I gave.
Mm-hmm.
Because I knew because I was gonna get a different one, but I never got it. Now I have the Blu-ray, so I don't need it. Anyway, all right. So we hit. All right. So I did not want to talk about this series. However, a lot of our friends bugged us about this shit.
That's right. Fellow Power Pack members.
Yeah.
The
Voltron Legendary Defenders. Here's the thing. Full disclosure. I only watched season 1.
I saw the whole series.
Up until recently?
Up until now. I haven't seen the last episodes yet. The ones that they haven't dropped yet.
Right, because season 8 isn't out yet.
Yeah.
Season 8 is supposed to be the last one.
I saw season 7. I saw season 1 all the way to 7. I was hyped when they said they were going to drop it originally. Mm-hmm. I got excited. I said, oh shit, they're bringing back Voltron. This is going to be fucking great. Holy shit. Wow. You know? And they start talking about it. Said, oh yeah, they're bringing about the original cast and everything else.
Speak of the devil. Hi, John.
Hey, Johnny boy!
Oh, God. You must have heard us talking about Voltron, Legendary Defenders. Yeah, this is you guys' fault.
Now we're on the your topic of the show when we're talking about the Voltron from Netflix. So, like I said, I saw I was hearing all the hype and I said, yeah, this is going to be good. They're bringing back Voltron. They're going to do it right. Man, when they fucking first dropped the episode, it was like watching the goddamn Avatar. Don't get me wrong, Avatar was good.
No, I like Avatar.
Even though it's from the same people who did Avatar.
Yeah.
But I'm watching it, I'm looking at it, I'm going like, it's not making sense. This didn't happen. What? Wait a minute. What? So you're following along, you're going along with it and everything else. I mean, the whole thing that even the king was he was a member of the Voltron Force originally, and he was the Black Lion. The pilot of the Black Lion, and they don't call them pilots. They call them paladins.
Right.
What kind of is that, man? Paladins. And that's not even the worst of it. So they're going on and everything else, and they're getting into characters that never existed, that have nothing to do with the damn thing. And it's just weird. Then you find out,
oh boy,
in the first season, like towards the end, Paige is a girl.
Paige
is not a girl.
Who cares?
No, this is not how it's supposed to go.
You're turning into one of those old
I'm
men.
not turning him on one of those. But if you're going to do the show, you're going to follow the show right, to the T.
No.
You're not going to bring it up to the damn hipsters. Damn fucking hipsters. It's the hipsters that take over the goddamn shit. They did it for free. You know what?
I knew you were going to do this. This is why I didn't want to bring up that show, because I guess Pilot is more straightforward than Paladin.
Damn right.
Yes, Lee, it is. Because it makes more... First of all, why Paladin? Why? I don't understand.
What the hell does a Paladin have to do with a lion? And why the hell are they going mystically... No, they're not mystically... They had the keys, the Voltron keys, to form the lines, to awaken the lines. They put the keys in the damn thing. The lines come on because of the keys, not because of they're spiritually linked. What kind of... Man...
You are literally becoming one of those old men.
I am not becoming one of those old men. I'm just saying, you don't mess with something that's perfect. Voltron was perfect. There was nothing wrong with Voltron.
Not saying anything
There was nothing wrong with Voltron. The story arc was great. The villains was good. You had good story. You had good character development. Everything was pure. It was good. You run home to go see it. Now you see this hipster Voltron.
You done?
I bet everyone in the show is vegan. Oh, and they made Paige vegan too. What kind of shit is that?
Oh, God.
You're a goddamn cartoon. Why the hell are you gonna... I'm going to eat vegan. I gotta find my brother and my
There goes our audience.
No, that's not. Our audience is still there. They watch our show.
You're gonna offend the vegans.
I love vegans.
You're gonna offend the vegans and the SJWs.
I'm not offending the SJWs because I haven't said anything yet about what's coming, what happens.
And you
on.
won't, because I want to keep our audience.
You may continue.
You will write it in your journal like a good little.
You may continue.
Thank you. Anyway, like I was saying, Girl Pidge,
Pidge all the way.
Oh.
Yes, Lee. Girl Pidge all the way.
Anyway, like I was trying to say, no, I have not watched any of the Voltron Legendary Defenders past the first season because honestly, I can't get into that story. I personally do not like it, and I don't like it. The same way I didn't like the She-Ra, I don't like this one. I don't know if it's just the way that it would like.
Because the hipsters touched it.
Because I have to come to the realization that some of the newer cartoons are not for me. However,
you don't touch perfection.
You like me lose my train of thought. Oh, like I was saying. So, I have come to the realization that, oh, hold on. I can understand disliking it after seeing the original, but it's nice to have a female character in the main. Well, the
princess was the main character.
Yeah, the
princess. There was a female character.
Yes,
that
Princess
was
Allura
Princess
in the original series. She took over the Blue Lion after Sven died.
That's
so
right.
Technically,
there was a female lead character in the series,
and she was the leader.
And not only that, there was also the other princess from the other planet that was taking over.
Right,
and she built with her brother built the rebellion.
Yep.
That had Sven's twin brother that went against them, and she was a strong lead character too.
She was.
So having
a female character as a pilot. That technically happened in the
already.
original.
And then in this series...
Actually, I would have preferred it if she was in the...
Oh. In this series, in the Voltron, the Vehicle Force, there was 3 female pilots for each team.
That's true.
There was a female pilot for the air team.
Yeah.
There was a female pilot for the land team. Mm-hmm. And there was a female pilot for the sea team.
This is true.
And all 3 pilots were not their standard female characters like they would let them stand, get stepped on. They each had their own episode, and they were strong characters in the series.
Hold on. Oh, what are the... Yeah, so, I think you guys might have missed that part where we said it, but, Sven in the original, Voltron...
the original Blue Lion pilot.
The original Blue Lion pilot, he was killed in the series.
Yeah, in episode 6.
Yes. In episode 6. He was killed by Hagar, the witch.
The female witch, right.
And, Princess Allura takes over. Actually, they didn't want her taking over because she was the princess, but she basically said, fuck that, and I'm going to pilot one of the lions that protect my home.
Yeah.
So
that protect the kingdom. I'm going to pilot. I'm going to fight for my kingdom, and that's what she did.
And she did.
And she piloted very well.
She was really good. She was actually one of my favorites, and I like the fact that she had. She was a lion pilot. I think I think I might have stole one of my cousins.
Hey John, lion pilot, not paladin.
That was Lee who actually said that.
Oh, that was Lee. Sorry, John. Lee, lion pilot.
Moving on.
Not paladin. Okay, continue.
Yeah. That's a lot darker. Yeah. Honestly, if you I think Go Lion is still available on the iTunes store, so you can buy it. The DVDs I think are out of print, so it's kind of hard. Didn't he come back to life? No, he didn't.
In the American
series, one, they made it look like he did, but that wasn't him.
That was his twin brother.
Right.
He had a twin brother that was in space,
and it just kind of worked out for them because when he originally was killed in the Voltron one, they said he was off worlds getting healed. But yeah, in the once they saw that he had a twin brother, they used that to their advantage to say, "Oh, look, Sven's come back," even though that wasn't really Sven. So, yeah, there's that. All right, so so we had posted something on our Instagram page. It was a repost of a picture that I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys may have seen. Did you get a chance to see it? Here, I'll show you. And it's actually kind of interesting because a lot of people have.
Oh, the one with Voltron's head coming off, and it's actually the Mighty Morphin Power.
Actually, it should be the other way around. Yeah. So like, so the picture is. Hold on, I'm gonna see. If, I don't know. Again, I don't know if any of you guys saw it on our page, but I'm gonna see if I can pull it up here.
I don't think you can put it on the screen.
No, it's too small.
It's too small.
Yeah.
Well, what the picture describes is as
right.
the Megazord from the original Power Rangers is taking off its head as if it was a helmet, and under it is the line, the Voltron's face.
Right.
But in all reality, it's not fairly true. I'm going to tell you why.
Go ahead.
Okay? Power Rangers, Sentai, Super Sentai, were based off of the Kamen Rider superheroes that they had, Tokusatsu superheroes that they had during the course of the years that they had there. So you had numerous superheroes that made the Sentai come to life. Now the introduction of the giant robot wasn't introduced until the third Sentai show, which is Battle Fever J.
Yes.
Now during that time, Battle Fever J, you had several different other giant robot, super robot animations out there. You had Ghetto Robo. Yep. You had Mazinger. You had Great Mazinger Z.
Right.
You had different types of robots that produced teams forming, getting a group of robots. There was one in particular that was actually the defined idea that they had for a certain Super Sentai, which was the Combatant V. Now, Combatant V was 5 different vehicles that formed together to form one robot. Now, Combatant V was the inspiration that they used off of the series called that was the military group one was Go-Go 5.
Yeah.
Not Go-Go 5. It was actually Go-Go 5. Yes,
yeah, Go-Go 5.
Not Go-Go 5. Go-Go 5 was the first one that they used to form vehicles to form a robot. Now that Sentai only had 3 different vehicles.
Okay.
But they used that off the basis from Combatant V to form the robot.
Right. So
you can't say that Voltron gave the idea for them to come over here, because you had different ones too.
No.
Like one of my personal favorite animations as a kid that I loved was G-Force.
Oh God.
Which we all know, or who know, or should know, who's anime fans, as Gotcha Man.
So here,
the best animation ever made.
Okay, I get what you're saying. However, I think you got this backwards. Because
Birds go. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. That's my show. I have to say
that. You see that? No, see, this picture looks like, because it's actually the Megazord's body,
right?
But it's saying underneath is Voltron. So, which means like Voltron, that the Power Rangers kind of based their series off of the
Voltron concept,
right?
Which isn't true.
Which isn't true
at all. I mean,
well, so hold on. If we're gonna get technical, Go Lion and Voltron came out in the 80s. The Power Rangers series Zoo Ranger that this was based off of came out like a decade later. I get the idea, but I think what this picture is kind of saying is that because of Voltron, they were able to do this with Power Rangers. Because think about like kids who are our age, maybe like my brother Andre's age, they grew up with the Voltron Power Rangers, kind of dynamic. Whereas a lot of people who may be a little bit older, maybe about 10 years, they already knew about this stuff. Like 10 years older than us, they know a lot of this stuff. But when it comes to stuff that came to the United States, this is what we knew. We knew Voltron, and then 10 years later, we're all going to like elementary, junior high, high school. Power Rangers comes out. It's like, oh look, this series came out that we remembered as kids. We're a little bit older. This is the series we have now going into adulthood. And let's be real, Sentai itself is like 40 plus years old and still going.
It's going 45 now.
Yeah.
45, 46 now.
Yeah, so.
40, and they actually introduced the 47th.
I saw that.
Made the announcement for the 47th team.
Keep talking, guys. Gotta get the
power cable. Which is another dinosaur.
It is, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
So now, the main star is on. Hello, me. So you guys can ask me any questions you want. It's my show now. I'm the boss, as always.
What?
So here's the other star of the show, returning. I guess you guys lost your opportunity to ask me questions.
I work quickly, unlike certain people. You can ask questions.
Too bad. Well, anyway, so no, I that's it. I don't agree with that picture whatsoever. I think it was just a fan base, something like that somebody else made up and everything, which makes no sense. But I don't agree with that story.
It is a fan picture, but what I'm saying is, like, I get what they were trying to say with it, but it's not inaccurate, but it's not correct. You know.
We have a question. Did they get what?
Did they eat green glob? No, in the original Voltron. No, they ate real food, you clown. Leave it to you to be the freaking troll. Why? Why do you do these things to us? Wait till we see you next. You guys aren't helping.
They didn't eat that stuff there. They ate
what are these green globs? I don't watch the show. Is that what
that is? That was what they were eating at the time.
That's disgusting. Yeah. They eating boogies? Gross. But yeah, I don't like. I get what they were trying to say with that photo, but I don't think it was very accurate. It is. Jan, ¿cómo está? You just showing up too? Why is everybody late to our stream? Maybe we should start a little later next week.
Told you.
Shut up.
Next week we can't do a show next
week.
week.
We're not doing a show next week. That's right. We'll get to that at the end. Oh, excuse me. It was so gross. Really? Johan, you actually like right, because you have daughters now. Like being a girl, had responsibilities. Technically in the original series, he had responsibility. The Pidge character had a responsibility too. I keep forgetting you have children now. What the hell, dude? I keep forgetting that. Anyway, well, since we got a few people watching it, because we're not gonna be doing a show next week. Do you guys want us to change the time to 8 o'clock to start the stream? Because certain people were asking. I've gotten my oldest to watch it with me. Watch which one? The original or the new one?
Or you're watching our show?
No, if you're
8 works better.
Sangano, you are not helping me, man.
I want a close up to my face with my face like this. That should be a close up.
We're not doing a close up of
your face. You can zoom in on my face going like, I told you so.
The one. 8 sounds nice. Thanks, guys. Fine. Then for the next stream, we'll change the time.
For the next several streams, the running time.
Going forward will be 8 o'clock. Since everybody's being a bastard about it. Thanks, guys. You're supposed to be on my side about this. Anyway.
For your autographs. When we do the next meetup, everyone gets a picture and autograph.
Oh, that's actually something I wanted to bring up. So, I put a poll on our Facebook page. Again, please forgive me for the site. I have to keep working. I gotta keep stuff like that. It's a hard. Oh shit! What am I drinking?
Label out.
Henry's hard soda. I'm drinking orange soda.
It's dirty.
I'm drinking dirty orange soda. I'm a stereotype.
Better than malt liquor.
I'm not drinking malt liquor.
I know.
You want your malta or your
Brugal? Yes, you can say Brugal for the Dominicans out there.
I was gonna say Presidente.
No, you were not.
You were
saying Brugal. It's all right. Yes, I will drink Brugal later.
I was gonna say Presidente actually.
Anyway, continue on, you racist woman. Continue.
Don't be an asshole. Anyway, what I was gonna say was, and Janice actually mentioned this. She wants to know, it would probably be a good idea. But
to do the meetup for the Avengers, next Avengers movie.
Yeah, so we're thinking about possibly doing a meetup for the watching you guys on the big screen.
Wepa!
We use vulgar language, Johan. Make sure the children don't hear it.
Rated R.
We are rated R. Brugal tears you up more. He would know. You are not helping me, dude. Anyway, we were thinking about possibly doing a meetup. We might have to do it in the city. They are in bed. Good, because we get very vulgar, as you know. We would probably want to do it. So here's the thing. I know I can take off, and I would like to do a midnight showing. However, I feel like everybody would be doing. I can see you in the screen. Everybody would be doing a midnight. Doing a midnight showing. Kenny says Dominicans drink marijuana.
See. Ay, ay, ay.
Anyway, we would probably want to do a midnight showing in Manhattan. But unfortunately, I know that's not gonna work out. As much as I would like to go opening night, because I know we would be able to go, at least hopefully we would be able to go, but actually trying to organize to have you guys get tickets and everything, telling you guys where we should meet up and stuff like that, we would still have to kind of work out the details. But anybody who is interested, who would like to do that, please let us know, because I have not done a midnight screening ever. So, no, never. You look so disheartened when I said that.
No, I'm trying to think. Maybe I don't know.
The only thing is, it would have to be in the city, because we only have a handful of...
It can't be in the city. I'm going to tell you why it can't be in the city. Because most of the Power Pack are in New Jersey or out of state. So, it'll be rough.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Not just our, like, not just the Power Pack. I'm like, people, like, because I'm trying to get our, people we know, like our fans and stuff like that, and I know some of my friends might want to. Hold on, it's a bit hard nowadays.
Yeah, it is. So we'll figure something out. Necessarily won't be the Avengers movie, but that was just an idea.
It was an idea. That we have. Like I get, like, because if it was for another movie, like maybe Captain Marvel, maybe we can do it for Captain Marvel. But Avengers...
But Avengers is like 5 months away from that.
Right, but we gotta plan now.
It's not until next year. It's in April. So we got enough time to figure it out and go over scheduling and everything else to jingle what we can do. So don't worry, guys. You guys will be keeping posted. We're not setting anything in stones right now. No ideas. Right. This is just us throwing out ideas. An idea that, wondering if the Power Pack and the Power Pack Nation would like to come, have fun, and check out the movie, shed tears, because we all know somebody's gonna die in that movie for good, and talk crap.
Summertime might be easier. It is.
It is, but that's if we had a summertime movie that we're
right, and because Avengers isn't coming out in the summertime, that honestly would have been better, because then everybody can meet.
Well, don't jinx it, because they'll push Avengers back.
No,
like they did with the first one, because the first one was supposed to come out in April, and they pushed it back to May.
Pushed it up to May.
Yeah, they pushed it up to May. No, they pushed it. Yeah, they pushed it up to May. Yeah. Thank you. They pushed it up to May because the Star Wars movie was coming out.
Yeah, but nobody saw the Star Wars movie.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
Hell yeah, they did.
You didn't.
We did go see the movie.
Star Wars?
Yeah.
The Solo movie?
Not the Solo movie. Was it
was Solo that came out. Yes, it was Solo.
Yeah, because Solo came out first and then Avengers came out.
May equals more money. Yeah, because that's when everybody is out watching movies. Mm-hmm. Nobody's, like, April is good. Honestly, if they didn't...
It's coming out in April.
Yeah, it's coming out the end of April. So, that's...
They probably want to make it the same time as the first one did come out, the 27th.
So, what would be coming out in May, though, that they wouldn't have been pushing it to May?
Spider-Man Far From Home.
Ah, that makes sense. Well, They could have pushed that to July. No, they don't, because they don't. I don't think that. I wanted to see it, but I missed it. Oh, Solo flopped.
Solo was good. Who said that?
Johan.
Johan, Solo was okay. I agree with you. Wasn't all that.
What do you call me when I'm alone? Shut up.
What was that?
My friend Johan.
Oh.
The same thing I used to call you at the Cube. Ass. Anyway. But, because then, I think if they have it in
Johan Solo. Johan Solo. Okay, good.
Oh, if I ever see you in public again, dude, me and you, we're going to have to throw hands. I'm going to throw all kinds of stuff at you. It's fine. It's not covered in beer. Does it smell like beer?
Yeah,
it does.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you thought that was. I'm glad you laughed at your own joke. Who does? It's fine. If it's just the plastic, just take the plastic off.
I am. It's sad. Sorry, Power Pack. Just looking over my mistakes.
Were there lightsabers in that movie? I don't know. I didn't see. Yes, Johan, that's a horrible dad joke.
Lightsabers in there.
Again, I didn't see Solo. We have it on. We have it. Do we have it?
No.
I thought we did.
We have it on the DVD, but we don't have it in the system on physical copy.
Oh. Oh no, we have The Last Jedi.
Yes.
You're absolutely right. Because all of our new DVDs are up there. But dad jokes. Oh God, you've officially become that guy, huh? Awesome. Actually, now I think about it, I wonder why they didn't do the movie in the summer. Because that would have been their summer blockbuster.
They didn't want to do some blockbuster because Disney's going to drop something else for the summertime. Toy Story.
Toy Story. Yeah, that actually makes sense.
They're dropping Toy Story 3. So anyway, we're going back to Voltron again.
Okay.
Well, this is the show. That's what we're talking about.
I know, but we're also talking about other stuff too.
So you can't jump topics.
You can and
no, we're not jumping topics no more because it's confusing.
It's not confusing.
Yes, it is. So
Fine.
anyway, now we're going back to the subject of Voltron.
We're going back to Voltron, guys.
As in the Netflix series. So then in the second season of the Voltron show, the second season they introduced Lothar. And Lothar was a rebellious person against his father. That's how it made it seem. That everything that his father was doing, he was fighting against it. Mm-hmm. He wanted peace and everything else like that. But then there was a secret shit that Lothar was trying to do, which was sneaky. Uh-huh. But you didn't find that out until like season 3. Mm-hmm. And then season 3, a lot more shit got more crazier. They break up for a minute and they go their different ways. Then you find out that Keith is a half alien.
What?
Yeah, Keith is a half alien, and he still doesn't pilot the red line, the black line. He's piloting the red line, and the pilot of the red line is piloting the blue, and it's just weird. So for like 4 seasons, for 3 seasons it was like that. And then one episode, the pilot of the black line gets hurt, and he pilots the black line. Then he comes back. The pilot of the black line comes back, and he's off again, and he joins the. It's just crazy. That's why it doesn't make sense. The show doesn't make sense. So wait,
if that's the case, what is Allura piloting?
Allura was piloting. Then after that, what they did was they switched it up. So Keith went to the blue line, pilot went to the red, and then Allura came to the blue line. But then you're supposed to be spiritually linked with the lions. So they said, okay, let's see what happens. So they said his spirit was more stronger with the black line than with the red line. And the blue line paladin was stronger with the red line than the blue line. It was confusing as hell. It was just so fucking confusing. Because they said once the connection's made with the paladins and the lines, they can never be broken.
What?
That's what it was said in the original in season 1 when they were talking about the lines.
Right.
They said their connections can never be broken. And it got so freaking confusing that I just got sick and tired of watching it. I just zoned out for a minute and I just said, oh, for fuck it, let's just watch them. So we're watching. I'm just like, this is crap. This is all Google Gaga.
I don't want to watch this.
Blah, blah, boo, boo. And just wanted to skip to the last episode. So that's what I was doing. I was zooming through the whole seasons. Like, crap episode, bullshit episode. And then they're throwing comedy in it too much. And it's like,
I don't want to watch
this. It was way too much like Avatar's comedy. I was like, I'm done. I can't do it no more.
I don't think I'm gonna watch this, guys.
And then they did this the most craziest thing to make it more watchable for everyone else. To make everyone welcome to the series, they made
Shiro, the black.
Shiro's the Black Lion.
Yeah. Zarkon was a paladin once?
Zarkon, that's right. Zarkon
what?
was the pilot of the Black Lion.
Wait, hold on. I wasn't, Lisa, hold on. I wasn't crazy about how much musical chairs with the pilots, it devalued the Lion Connection business.
It did.
Again, I don't get what's happening with this series.
But that's what I said in the beginning, too, that Zarkon was the original pilot of the Black Lion.
Wait, Zarkon was?
Zarkon was the original paladin of the Black Lion.
Good fucking night. I can't. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Zarkon's supposed to be
evil and bad at the whole time, but you see, the whole storyline was that they weren't that way. He was the leader of the Voltrons. He was the leader of the Paladins. Yeah, he was the. In that series, Zarkon was the leader of the Paladins, and he got powered or something like that. That's what turned him evil.
Oh my god! No, because in the original Voltron and Go Lion, he is the
evil Emperor.
He's the son of the. He's the son of the.
That's Lothar you're talking about. Zarkon's the king. Zarkon's the father.
Oh god! Either way, it's all wrong. Either way, this is all wrong. This is wrong and bad. Because what they're saying is that the whole series has been. It sounds like a mess.
Yeah, it was
like
a mess.
Because this. Oh god. Okay, so in the original Voltron, Zarkon is because I keep calling him by his Japanese name, Daibazal. Right, so Daibazal is... Sorry guys, I got a little distracted there. Did they have lightsabers in the OG Voltron 2? John, I swear for God, me and you, buddy, just on site. And they hinted at in the original Go Lion series, didn't they kind of hint that they may have been originally from the planet that Allura and them were on, Altair? Because remember, Lothar's mother was human. So Lothar was half human, half whatever, and I remember reading some.
Lothar's mother was half Altarian.
Right.
From that story.
Was Altair. She was.
But that's not the name of the planet.
No. Then what am I?
From
Go Lion.
From Go Lion.
No.
It's not they're not Altarians.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of the. But in the new series,
right,
Hagar, is Altarian, and she became evil, corrupted by the power,
right,
that changed her, and you find out that Zarkon and Hagar are husband and wife, and and Lothar's is their child.
Ew.
Yeah.
In the original, their mother and they are.
No. Oh
their mother
that's right.
Son.
Their mother and son. That's right.
And Lothar is her grandchild that she can't stand because he's a halfie.
Yeah, he's half. Yeah.
Oh, this is disgusting. I'm not watching this show, guys. Yeah. I'm sorry. Look, I am all for being open to certain series and changes and shit like that. This Voltron, the Netflix one, no, it's gonna be a no for me, dog. Banged. Gross. Yes, Lee, really? Wait. So Zarkon and Hagar were husband and wife?
Yes. She fell in love with his mind and loved his power, his thirst for power, for peace and everything else. And she was a scientist. So then she found the power that they were looking for, and she got developed into it. So she started becoming like him. Mm-hmm. And then they had their child, Lothar, and Lothar got sent away. So he doesn't know. Well, yeah, he did know that she's his mother. He knows that, but it was weird because Zarkon and her he made her like the witch instead of the queen. But in all aspects, it was just weird. It was a weird show. So now Lothar's gone, so Zarkon's gone. Now the next series, the end of it's supposed to be her. or whatever. Or who knows?
Are they dead, or are they just not in the series?
Zarkon's dead.
Zarkon's dead.
Zarkon's dead.
But Lothar's just not there.
Lothar is supposed to be dead too, because he had a robot and they found the robot and there was some other. It was weird.
They did weird science together and got all corrupted and messed up. I don't.
That's a good. Yeah, that's a good theory. That's actually accurate. That's exactly what happened.
They banged and they did weird science together and got all corrupted and messed up.
That's
Okay, that's fine. I really, guys, killing me. But that show is really weird. Like, I don't think this is. I honestly don't think I'm gonna watch the rest of it. Like, I don't want to not watch it, but I don't think I would be able to sit there with a straight face and be like, "Oh yeah, this is good." It's not good, because from what you guys are saying and from what you're trying to explain, it's just after season 2 maybe, it just goes all to hell.
All to hell. It goes all to hell. It goes this way and then this way again, and then it was so stupid because they only released 6 or 7 episodes per season.
But didn't the first one have about 10?
No, the first one had 7 episodes, and then you had to wait for like
a year.
Fall for the rest of it to come out. Right after Comic-Con. It's the same thing what they did with this one. The new episodes for the last season came out in the summer, and then you had to wait till the fall of October for the rest of the series to come out. Now you have to wait again next summer, and then it's going to do again for the fall of that. So it's stupid. It's really dumb.
I don't think I'm going to watch this series anymore. Hold on. Watch it and make a drinking game where you take a sip or shot every time they say paladin. How drunk would I be after, like...
You'll be completely shits.
I don't think I want to do that because I want to keep my liver.
She'll be okay for after the first 2 episodes, because they don't talk about the paladins. And then the 3rd episode, that's when they land on the planet and say paladin this, paladin that.
So basically, you guys are trying to get me drunk after the 3rd episode. Thanks. Thought we were friends. But wow, that literally just makes me want to go back and just watch Go Lion all over again. I think I'm gonna actually go rewatch it after we're done recording. But that's wow. Just all the wow. And honestly, I really wanted to like the show because so I'm of the mindset of I want to try to give these new cartoons a shot, just because whenever we do have offspring, this is what they're going to be watching in some capacity. Because think about it this way. I'll join you. Because we do collect all this stuff, we're going to have the opportunity to show them all the stuff that we actually watched growing up. We actually actively go looking for things from when we grew up, stuff like that. Other parents, friends get drunk, get each other drunk. You're right, John, they do. They're not going to have, they're not going to care to have the stuff that, we had collecting, because a lot of parents don't really give a damn about that. 2, excuse me, they're just going to plop their kids in front of whatever's out at that time, just hey, watch this and blah blah blah, and they're not going to sit down and watch it with them like we do, or like we do with our with our nieces and nephews, and say this is what's going on and kind of explain it to them. So I think this might be one of those shows where I'm just I want to watch it, but again, after season 1, I'm just I don't care, and I don't want to give it. I don't want to just brush it off I don't want to brush it off to say oh, this isn't what we had when we were growing up. This is bad and blah blah blah.
Yeah, even the robot design, even the Voltron.
The robot design is weird.
I don't like it either.
I honestly don't and again, maybe it's because we have grown up with the older version of Voltron, but the newer version looks clunky. Yeah. It doesn't look. You know what it is? Because not anything. A lot of things aren't hand drawn anymore. It's all digital, and it makes it look weird. Right. I prefer the old hand drawn stuff. Even some of the newer 3D digital stuff is good, but other than that, I really don't like that hand drawn aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer the hand drawn versus the digital style. Again, I get why they're doing digital because it takes forever to do anything hand drawn. So I'm not completely averse to that. But again, personal preference, me, this one and the original Voltron. Even with the bad dubs and cuts that they had, I would prefer that one. Like there's some remakes that I think are okay, but honestly, I think they should stop remaking things. Like in general, like there are certain cartoons that just don't need to be remade anymore. Like certain things don't need to be changed and updated, especially when there was nothing wrong with what they had out originally. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a remakes after we come back from vacation.
That's the same thing I said about. I mean, it's the whole thing with these with Generation X versus the millennials.
The millennials.
Damn millennials. They're worse than the hipsters because they are hipsters.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, they change everything around to make everything
PC culture.
I mean, come on, man. Really? You gotta make everything damn thing PC now? I mean, crap, bro. I mean, you took the damn milk out of the damn milk. Now it's freaking soy milk. And then what else they did to the beer? They took the damn freaking good beer, made it watered down beer.
Really?
They made hipster beer, and hipster beer is not that bad. Some of them aren't that bad.
Really?
Some of them. And then you got, watered down liquor. Then the watered down liquor that was already there. They watered it down. And you say, you can't drink this because it's no good. You can't eat this because it's no good. You can't have this because it has too much of this. You're doing that to the damn movies, movie shows, cartoons that we grew up on, music that we listened to. Now you got this the hip hop that's not even considered hip hop. You got this damn rap that just has people mumbling.
That's called mumbling.
And that's called with a beat. And then you got the guy who voices over it, and then he goes back.
I think Anthony's having a stroke, guys.
You can't understand the damn lick. Well, I'm just saying, it's not right. It's not right. It's not right. They shouldn't change what's perfect. That's my rant for the week.
For the show, at least. Until he thinks of something else.
I will.
And he will.
Believe me. It's the same rant I have when they did the Transformers with that damn freaking Michael fucking Bay.
Michael Bay is the bane of like every Transformers
fan
in existence.
What the fuck did you do in my childhood? You bring me this piece of shit, calling it Transformers the movie. You son of a bitch. Now everybody in the kid thinks that's what Transformers are.
Yep. And that's what and God forbid that's what our kids will be.
No, I'm sorry. No.
No?
My child will know the truth. He will be enlightened.
She. It could be a she.
Whatever. Because now you can be he, she. So anyway, our child will be enlightened.
In what way?
In the way of nerdism. In the way of the retro nerd. In the way of being human. In the Vasquez way. They will be enlightened. I will be the fucking Darth Vader Yoda to my child. My child will come to say, Father, may you show me the light of Voltron. And I say, wise is he. That's right. You have chosen the right way, my son.
Apparently I get no say in this.
No, you do not. No, you do not. That's right.
I'm going to remember this. Remember, all this is recorded for posterity.
Trap music is the worst. Damn right. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What is with that?
Anyway,
what the fuck is that?
We missed a my friend Johan asked, let's talk about Castlevania.
Oh man, Castlevania's got to be a topic. We got to bring that up too. Castlevania was good.
Wait, the anime?
The animation was very good. The first season I didn't like. The second season I enjoyed more.
Okay.
The first season it was really dragging. The first episode was really good. I mean, woo! The first 2 episodes were great. When they got to the last episode, that was great of the first season. Everything else of the first episode was first series was dragging. The second season was good. But that's another goddamn thing. When that first came out, they only dropped 4 episodes.
Yeah.
And then the other one got like 8 episodes. I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. Why?
No, because that's how they get you.
You call it part 1, you call the next one part 2. Don't fucking say season 1 was 4 episodes and season 2 is 8 episodes. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck Netflix. Fuck Hulu. Fuck all these streamers. I fucking hate them because they don't put the shit that's supposed to be right. They fucking put it in parts to make the man spend more money. It's a goddamn conspiracy. Fuck that. My rant is done for the week.
Liar. Oh my god, you literally just did like 2 in a row. I can't wait till I start going on my rants. My rants are a lot more comical. I leave my hands more. Mm-hmm. Anyway.
We're just going to make a second series. We're going to make a part of the show that Tony is called
Tony's Rants?
Tony's Rants.
So it's just going to be you in front of the camera ranting?
It's just going to be me ranting about stupid shit.
So I'm going to have to like...
And at the end of the show, I'm just going to say, fuck that. That's exactly what it's going to be. So we're going to schedule something like that. It's going to be called Tony's Rants.
Be prepared for the Tony's Rants videos on our website and on our YouTube page.
They're going to be short episodes, but it's just going to be me ranting about shit.
For like 5 minutes?
5-10 minutes. And then you guys leave the comments.
And then I'm going to have to edit it together?
Then you guys leave comments, and I'll answer them on the next episode, on the next rant.
You heard this, folks. You got to hold them to it.
That's right. I will do rant videos, recorded rant videos. You guys watch it, and then you post your comments in the bottom of the description and everything else, and I'll read them, and then I'll answer the questions on the next episode.
I guess we're doing that. Cool with me. Anyway, so I think we're done with our rant video for tonight.
We weren't ranting. We were talking about Voltron. And then all of a sudden we're going over here. That's what I mean. We just go all over the place.
Well, that's the whole fun of the live show.
We don't... We say
we
topic. We should just go straight one topic, and then we come back to it again, and then go back.
You hit me in the head again on camera.
I'm not hitting you with it. I'm going like that. See.
Anyway, guys, any questions for us? Tony's Rant 2K19. Please don't encourage this nonsense. Because I have to edit that video. I'm going to be the one editing that video. It's just going to be literally like all kinds of symbols over his head. And me just like hovering over there like, ugh. Anyway, does anyone have any questions for us?
Please.
About any topics that we have discussed? Whether it be Power Rangers, Go Lion, Voltron, Vehicle Voltron, or that god-awful Netflix show that I refuse to watch.
Well, would you run Tony to rant on again?
No, we don't need Tony to rant on anymore. We'll save that for the rant videos. Okay. Because I know you got a lot of shit in you that you want to rant about. But we're going to hold off on that.
Okay.
We need content for the site. So we'll leave it for that.
No problem.
Oh, before I forget, did you put me in the other room?
What in the other room?
The book.
Yes, the books are in the room.
Never mind.
No, you can go get them. They're on
oh, thank you. I get to get up.
Top shelf and everything.
Oh, thank you. Be right back, guys. Go talk to the people. Go rant some more.
And then you got fucking... Now we're going to go back to the damn Michael Bay shit. How the fuck you going to have Optimus Prime, the leader of the Autobots, right? The leader of the Autobots, the most powerful Autobot known to man, look like shit in all 3 movies. And then the 4th one, He doesn't even fucking transform. He's a fucking just solid robot like this. He has thighs. What the fuck is a robot doing with thighs? Why does a robot have muscular fucking thighs? It makes no fucking sense. He's supposed to be a robot. Now you got some other asshole who's doing the goddamn Bumblebee movie, making him look like he's supposed to. And it's kind of too fucking late because the kids will say, Mommy, Daddy, who's that? Oh, son, that's Optimus Prime. That don't look like Optimus Prime. But that's Optimus Prime. But Daddy, he didn't look like that before. And that's Optimus Prime in Cybertron. Oh, that's a Cybertron form. Rant over.
Kenny, you missed it. Why do people believe there is a third Voltron series? Lion, Vehicle, and something else.
Yes, there was the third.
There was one.
There was one that was bought by World Productions, and it's called, damn it, fuck.
Quick, to Google.
Hold on. It's, I have the series in Japanese. It's in my computer. I have the whole entire series, and I forgot the name of it.
Now, I know which one you're talking about, but I can't remember.
It's not God Sigma.
No, I literally remember watching it. Hold on. Where is it?
Aguba or Agu.
No, I literally looked this up. Hold on.
Aguimaris or something like that.
Not this one, right?
No, but that was one of the other ones that they wanted.
There was another, but there was another one.
Daimos, and there was Daitamos.
Here it is.
Yes.
Yes.
This one, Lightspeed Electric Algibus. Algibus was the one that if you look it up in the match, when you go to Voltron Toys in the 80s, you'll see they have the Line Voltron, Vehicle Voltron set, and then there's these robots, 3 robots, black, red, and blue, that were combined to form a 3-armed, because the figure was, you were supposed to take the arms off, but they didn't, that had 3 robots combined into one big robot.
Yep.
So, yeah.
That was the name of it.
That was the one that was supposed to go into U.S. syndication, but they lost the copies of the series, and they got damaged, and they never produced the show.
Which stinks. Because I would have liked to see that.
I have the scripts.
I never saw it. You got to show me.
It's in one of the memory.
Oh, I got to find it then.
But yes, that series is really good. It was interesting.
So really quick, guys, I just want to show everybody this. It's going to be on my on the Instagram page, but the Old Man Tommy graphic novel came out. I'm definitely going to read it. I did get 2 copies. I'm probably going to get one more.
Grade it.
You can't grade a graphic novel.
Yes, you can.
Apparently, you can grade a graphic novel.
That's right.
So, I guess whatever next convention JDF is at, I'm going to get a copy signed, and we're probably going to get it graded. And that one will probably either go for either sale or raffle. We haven't decided yet, but looks like somebody's going to get a copy of that graded and possibly signed. I'll get 2 copies.
2 copies, that's right. That's
So
right.
I can have one for myself.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
No, I'll have them sign.
We'll have both signed.
We'll figure it out, guys. But go to your local comic book store or a Barnes & Noble or something like that if you want to get your own copy. But again, I literally just picked this up today. I'm probably going to read it tonight, let you know what I feel about it. And like I said, I guess the next convention we go to where he's going to be at, I'm going to get a copy, probably 2 copies that he signed. And yeah, I just wanted to show that to you guys because I know everybody's like showing off their copies of their graphic novels, but I'm actually kind of excited to read that. We'll see what happens. But are you done with your Michael Bay rant? Because you sounded very adamant. Like
it was upsetting.
You sounded very animated.
I mean, seriously. And then in the new goddamn Bumblebee movie, it's Bumblebee. Oh my god, the Scooby-Doo of the fucking Transformers.
You keep saying that
because he is. He's the one that's always getting in trouble, and they're coming to save.
This is true.
All the fucking time.
This is true.
And anyway, so you got fucking Starscream. That's not Starscream. It's Blitzkrieg.
Uh-huh.
So why the fuck you color him Starscream?
That's true.
What the fuck is wrong with them? Mind blown. Michael Bay is an idiot. I hope he burns in fucking movie hell. I hate him. I'm glad that he's not doing no more Transformers movies, but he's producing them.
I feel like there was like an active change.org position to go out saying, please stop Michael Bay from ruining our childhood.
He destroyed everything. He did the same thing with the goddamn Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, we don't talk about those.
Piece of shit.
We don't talk about those because I don't know what the fuck he was thinking on that, but I do. Was the Michael Bay...
He didn't do the Power Rangers.
Shockingly enough, Michael Bay actually did not do that new Power Rangers movie. That was some other fuckwit who I will not speak of. The Power Rangers movie that came out last year, I am not... no, it didn't happen. In my mind, it legit didn't happen. I saw it. I like some aspects of it, but nah, I'm good. Should another one come out, I'll watch it just because I know Hasbro is in talks of doing the sequel series because they have the rights now. But other than that, no thanks. No thank you. But I think we are pretty much... I think we're done for tonight, guys. So here's... we'll give you guys a quick update. So next week and the week after that, we won't be doing a live show because we're going to be running in and out, holidays, all that other fun stuff. So next show will be the 29th of December.
Right. For New
Year's weekend. Well, the weekend of New Year's. We don't know what we're going to be discussing.
You know what we're going to discuss? We're going to do with the Sentais. We're going to do the Sentai roll call that we have.
Wait.
That were released on DVD.
All of them?
We're going to start from the ones from the 90s. We're going to do all the ones that were released in the 90s. So you got from Jetman all the way to Time Ranger.
But that's all the ones we have now. That's what I'm saying.
No, Time Ranger was the one from the 90s. Time Rangers came out in 2000, right?
We have to look it up. We have a few of them, but you want to do the ones that came out in the 90s?
Yeah, we'll do the ones that came out.
So that would be up until Mega Ranger.
No, I think that was...
It would have been Mega Ranger. Because if we're going
No,
by...
Go-Go 5 was the last one in the 90s, and then 2000 was Time Ranger.
We'll have to look it up. I could have sworn
we'll do
Mega
that,
Ranger.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
And we're going to talk about them. We're going to talk about it, and we're going to... No, you know what we're going to do?
No, because I'm going to say, we can't go... Because I want to break that
because
up.
there's a lot of stuff you got to break up. So
Right.
what we're doing, we'll talk about my favorite show when I was growing up with animation. We're going to talk about fucking Gotcha Man.
Okay, we can do Gotcha Man.
In English, Battle of the Planets.
So we're doing Gotcha Man next. That's something to look forward to.
That's right. I want you guys to do homework tonight.
You got 2
Gotcha
weeks.
Man. Look up Gotcha Man. Just play the theme song.
You got 2 weeks. Like I said, this is something I'm going to put out on after we're done streaming tonight. I'm going to put it up on Instagram.
Matter of fact, let's play the theme song to Gotcha Man so they can get hyped because the theme song is so fucking wicked. Kenny Cosme, you hear me?
I don't think
Nelson, we're going to play Gotcha Man theme song. Bring it up. May you please put it up on the screen. Please. Hey, John. John, you're going to watch this. You're going to hear the song. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. And you're going to see why. This was one of the reasons why this animation was inspirational to Sentai, to Power Rangers. Because it's so freaking wicked.
Okay, you say so.
Fucking wicked. Gotcha.
Hold on. Ugh, I thought I deleted that. Here we go. So, fun fact for anybody who cares, in reference to our last show, the Secret of the Sword, the She-Ra He-Man crossover, is actually on YouTube. So, you guys should watch that. Hold on. Oh, Kenny says what? How about Sailor Moon after that? Sailor Moon will have to be a...
Sailor Moon's going to be a long-ass show. Because there's like...
Okay, so wait. If I actually did a Sailor Moon show, it would be very long. 2, it would be long because a certain somebody hasn't watched the entire series. And will be asking a whole shit ton of questions. So, if anything, I'll probably do a Sailor Moon episode probably in January. Maybe right after New Year's. Haven't decided yet. And I bet you we get a shit ton of people watching that episode.
Not as much as the Tony Rants.
Tony Rants are going to be pre-recorded ones.
Like, that's going to get a lot of hits.
So you say. Hold on, guys. Whoops. Hold on.
And then in January also, we're going to do the Macross with a special guest star. Special guest host is going to co-host the show with us.
We can get him on the show.
Well, we're going to get him on the show.
Well, we have to fix the screen capture stuff.
We'll be there. He'll be there.
Please, no. Please, no. Kenny, go to hell. Tell Sandy I'm doing a Sailor Moon episode. I'm doing a Sailor Moon episode, since you want to be a sangalo about it.
Actually, it's the second one. But that's okay. That's not that one. It's the other one.
Hold on, guys.
Movie.
Oh, this one?
Yep.
But it's in Spanish, I think.
Let me see. Oh.
Well, they can't.
No, it's... Yeah, that's okay.
Hold on. Hold on. Trying to bring it. It's not sure.
Well, you can just play the music, right?
Yeah, I'll play the music.
You don't have to see the visuals. You just hear the theme song and get hyped. You got to play from the beginning.
Hopefully you guys can hear it. Thank you for screaming in my ear, dear.
Woo! That's going to be the greatest show ever when we do it. And that's going to be the next episode. Oh, my God. I'm so hyped for Gotcha.
I can see that. I think we can all see
Oh,
that.
I can't wait. I'm so hyped.
So, yeah. December 29th, 8 p.m. Because apparently that's when you guys are all available.
Gotcha, man!
We will
Battle of the Planets. Yes.
What he said. So, where can you guys find us? You can go to our website, NRGComics.com. You can follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram. All of that stuff there. NRGComicsNJ. On YouTube, like and subscribe. On Twitch, like and subscribe. Facebook, follow us.
Damn it.
Instagram. Follow us for all of our collection, buy, sell, and trades, as well as anything we got planned, like show updates and things like that. It's all going to be there.
And check out Voltron. You can go on YouTube, local Voltron, or I think they're streaming on different sites right now. And try to find your local Go Lion.
I think Go Lion is on Hulu.
Dairoga.
That is not on Hulu.
May not be able to find it, but I bet if you look it up somewhere, you'll be able to watch these episodes and enjoy them because they are awesome.
They are definitely awesome and definitely
great series.
Definitely worth the watch. But yeah, so like you said, you got homework. You got 2 weeks. Find Battle of the Planets and or
Gotcha
Man. Watch it and be prepared for, I guess, a Q&A afterwards. Fun fact, I've only seen Gotcha Man maybe half of one time, and it wasn't even that long. And it's been a while since I watched Battle of the Planets, so this is going to be a fun one for me.
Yeah, fun fact, too, you know who the original voice actor for the main character, one of the leader of the Gotcha Man was?
Was it Peter Cullen?
No, it was not Peter Cullen.
Because Peter Cullen was everything.
It was Casey Kasem.
All right, Casey Kasem, you really got your hand in everything in the 80s. More power to you, dude.
70s.
Right. Wait, but Battle of the Planet.
You
know what? Nope, we're not doing that.
When we talk about the show, we'll talk about what time when it came out.
We'll talk about that too. Other than that, I think we're done. Are we done? Or do you want to say Gotcha Man one more time?
I think we can say Gotcha Man one more time.
Go ahead, because I don't want you screaming in my ear.
Gotcha Man. Battle of the Planets! Sit.
I'm tired, guys.
See you later, Power Pack.
Bye, guys.
That was a good show.